Christian Jefferson flashes his most reassuring smile. Give us your most reassuring smile. That's what the sheriff starts like. He starts cocking his Give me your hands! What's up, everybody? My name is Nick.
I'm Mike.
We are the Buzzworth. Today at the Game House, we are playing Chronicles of Crime, the Cryptid Cases.
Yes, we're doing a case from the Cryptid Cases.
Yes, we are indeed. This is sponsored by Lucky Duck Games. This whole playthrough is sponsored by them. Make sure to check them out down in the description below.
Please
and
do.
Check out some of the Chronicles of Crime.
Absolutely. So if you're familiar with Chronicles of Crime, this is going to be a game that's going to be run by an app. It's going to be taking us through a story as we investigate various bits of evidence in different locations, talking to characters, and kind of asking about the things that we are finding.
Yeah.
And now with this set, there's potentially, Bigfoot and stuff running around.
Yeah.
In each case, we'll have to kind of figure out what it is we're facing down.
Yeah.
So we are going to show you a scenario from this today. We're going to take you all through. I'll show you a very brief overview because most of the game is kind of about revealing things as you go, but I'll show you kind of what we're going to be doing with the scanning, and then we're going to hop right into our two-player play. In Chronicles of Crime, players will work together as they try to solve a case through talking to characters, exploring locations, and investigating items. In our story, the body of a girl has been found in a small town and she has strange sigils on her body. That's right, witches or Bigfoot or other strange, mysterious creatures could be behind this case. Players will be using an app which will tell the story as you go. There are various cards with a QR code, and by scanning them, you'll gain information. There are many characters you can talk to, and once you are talking to them, you can scan items to ask them specific questions. Each response will give you information as to the greater story going on. Beware, however, as you'll be using time with each scan you make and each time you change locations. As time progresses, the story can change and new events can happen. It'll be up to players to get to the bottom of the mystery so they can solve the story in as quick and accurate a fashion as they can.
It's really convenient when you chronicle your crime.
Yeah.
Because then the detectives can find it
Then we
very
can
easily.
find it.
Exactly.
If you leave a paper trail,
Yes, please
it
do.
makes our job easier.
Yeah, put everything in writing.
Yeah, at this time, I murdered hard.
Real hard.
Nick, we find ourselves at the Misty Wood Motel.
Yes, in Tahoe.
We've been traveling. We're in Tahoe.
We're in Northern California right now.
NorCal, baby.
We love Tahoe.
We do.
Yeah.
Been there.
And a lot of cryptid stuff is Northern California based.
Sure.
Yeah.
Pacific Northwest, Tahoe-ish and stuff. So why don't you read us off? We are on day one is 1400 o'clock. And we're ready to get some bomb this. And you know what, man? Hey. Might be cryptid. Might be cryptid related. We don't know. We don't know what we're facing down yet. We just got here. We're tired.
We're super hungover.
I'm drinking a Fanta. Trying to get it together. And our story begins. Go ahead.
Just take shotgun and a beer, get rid of the shakes, After endless hours of flying, riding trains, and driving on roads that are not worthy of the name, you finally reached the small Misty Wood Motel not far from Tahoe National Forest in California.
Shouts out.
Just another dingy motel to add to the long list of places your investigations have forced you to sleep in. It must be said that your FBI division is the one with the fewest agents, which means you have to travel all the more.
Yep.
Your director, Mrs. Penelope Aztran, boom, which is number one, was supposed to send you the details of the case. The easiest thing to do is probably call her to discuss the latest developments and complain about the betting.
Okay.
Boop. Guess we should.
Right, let's go ahead and give her a scan, man.
Where is it?
Where are you at? Slow down now, son. There we go.
Okay.
So now we're on the phone.
You're already there. Perfect. You see, it wasn't that far. Well, it's routine investigation. You know the drill. Don't forget that 99% of crimes are committed by ordinary humans, and you must first check whether there's anything supernatural involved.
Yeah, definitely.
But there is. What a weird thing to say.
Yeah.
Take your files and check if you can find any matching clues. Only then can you return the file to read the details. A tab system has been set up to sort through the possibilities. Don't read everything without sorting it first, or you'll quickly become overwhelmed. If you think there is a threat, you can use the neutralizer.
Oh yeah, baby.
The harmful elements needed to activate are indicated in the file of the cryptid creature you are hunting. So we got to find like their weakness, right?
Got to figure out, what we need to use to neutralize this thing.
Hopefully it's orange.
Again,
Fanta.
they're like, but also probably just a human. You're spending a lot of time explaining.
I know, really, you're really bringing up a lot of that kind of stuff.
Okay.
Let's get back to our investigation. It was Dr. Jonathan Smith, which is number 9, who alerted the CDC Centers for Disease Control and Prevention.
Okay.
That little Jenny Wilgroth, number 21, a local teenager, had just developed a strange illness.
Ooh.
Okay. She fell into a coma for no apparent reason, and most importantly, her body was covered in strange blue symbols.
Oh.
That's like a little symbol deck.
Or a special thing, so...
Oh, like some pentagram action?
Got some, like, sigils and things. Okay.
The CDC ruled out any illnesses, but immediately contacted me to put us on the case. Makes sense. You should find Dr. Smith in the Mistywood Square, which is east.
Okay, location E, and we said the doctor should be there, so we'll go ahead and put this just kind of here. So this is where they are.
Okay. You find Dr. Smith in the Mistywood Square. He knows that federal agents are coming to investigate, but he has no further information about the nature of our mission. See what else he can tell you. Time is of the essence in cases like this, so act quickly. If you need me to do any research, call me back from your hotel phone. Good luck with your investigation.
Okay.
You found a clue. That's my hand, see?
All right, yep. So that means to put it here, meaning this is important for our case. So
yeah, makes sense.
Whatever the sigil is, we can put those folks down there since we don't have a specific
location
they're not
tied to them.
Currently.
Although she's at the hotel phone, so should we put her at the hotel?
Well, we're calling her from there, so let's leave her down there for the moment.
Alrighty.
Okay, so I think we should go to the square.
You think so?
I think if we're going to talk to the doc, right?
Sure.
Like,
we can. It's kind of our first place to go.
Okay, let's do it, man. Let's go.
Oh, okay.
Whoa.
It's hard to see sometimes.
Sir?
Everything's fine. All right.
Okay.
Are you sure you want to exit interrogation mode and move to the village square?
I think so.
Yeah, sure.
There's no one else to talk to here.
Yes, at least for now. There's an eerie, as we lost a little time, there's an eerie atmosphere reminiscent of ghost towns in Western movies. The heavy silence is broken only by the creaking of old rusty signs swaying in the wind. Yes, it is in this charming setting that you'll be staying. The village square, which is where we are, contains most of the buildings in Mistywood. A hotel for visitors, the bar, the town hall, and the sheriff's office. When you arrive, 2 elderly men come out of the bar and hurry over to meet you. They're going to kill us. They are Dr. Jonathan Smith, West, and Mr. Jabberth.
Jabberth, what number?
Number 29, the sheriff. Sheriff Jabberth. Hilarious.
Oh, boy. He's had a night.
Everyone's had a night in this town. Well, Agent Jesse DeLuca, which is, I guess, me. We're not really a specific character.
We'll say it's
well, if the Bureau ever closes Mrs. Ostron, we'll surely be able to find work at a tourist agency. There's barely any electricity in this town. You're not going to start complaining. Personally, I think this village has a lot to tell. Well, as long as the neutralizer is charged, I'm ready to talk. Come on, it's time to meet the good Dr. Smith.
All right.
All right, so
let's talk to Doc.
The big Doc right here.
Big Dr. Smith.
Sir. Hello there. Sorry, I was busy at the bar, drunk. I'm Dr. Jonathan Smith. I'm also the doctor and mayor of Mistywood. Doctor and mayor. I'm the one who contacted the CDC. It's a small town. You got to do multiple. Yeah. Everyone's wearing multiple hats.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. It's many hats wearing people.
Christian Jefferson flashes his most reassuring smile. Give us your most reassuring smile.
That's what the sheriff starts like.
He starts cocking his.
Give me your hands!
And here we are. I'm Agent Jefferson, and my cheerful colleague here is Dr. DeLuca. She'll be conducting the tests. I hope you're settling in at the hotel. Dinner is served at 8 p.m. I invite you to join me. After that, the streets are a bit deserted in Mistywood. Everyone prefers to go home at night. Not a bustling nightlife, you kidding me? Yes, everything is perfect. Thank you. Where is the patient? The sooner this is resolved, the sooner your town will return to normal. Unfortunately, I have some terrible news. Jenny Wilgroth, 21, passed away last night from her illness.
Oh.
So I guess we don't get to talk to her.
Now we can take a look at what's going on,
For
maybe.
now. Okay.
I guess maybe we can scan Jenny and see if there's like more information.
Sure.
Because this is asking our doctor about like, all right.
Yep. So again, we're asking the doctor about Jenny. The poor little girl died last night. It's unbelievable. Her body was covered in strange blue symbols. There are a lot of rumors here, but I've never seen anything like that. It doesn't seem contagious. No symptoms have been detected in the other residents who were in contact with her. A small embarrassed smile and a bead of sweat on his forehead seemed to betray a certain unease in Dr. Smith. That's just the shakes.
All right, if you push that little, the 3 dash buttons, that's the torture. So go ahead.
That's the waterboard button?
Yeah.
That's all? Didn't you think to call a forensic doctor? Well, her body is at home in a mobile home in the trailer park on the outskirts of town in 1.
Location I, maybe?
Or I, maybe.
Okay, so that's going to be... Okay, sure, yeah.
Sure. Because her father, Mr. Wilgroth, which is 39, refused to let us move the body.
Okay, so that means he's going to be here, and we also know that Jenny
is also here. Boop. Okay. He even pulled out his rifle when I insisted. I should warn you, he's a bit marginal. We agreed to let him have the body before the burial to avoid conflict. After all, it's true that our ancestors sometimes kept the dead at home. Okay, I'll see what I can do. Fortunately, forensic analysis is also within my area of expertise. Given the circumstances, we will proceed with a burial at the cemetery near the church, which is A, tomorrow morning at 8 a.m., Mikey.
Tomorrow at 8 a.m.
8 a.m.
Okay, so get there quick.
Given the circumstances, we will proceed with a burial at the cemetery near the church tomorrow at 8 a.m. You already told me that. You are welcome to attend, of course. Okay, what do you want to do now, man?
Maybe we should ask him about the sigils a little more.
Sure, yeah.
Just do like a little bit of that.
Give me a little bit of that. That's it. I never saw these symbols during my studies.
Okay. There's nothing more.
Doesn't care at all.
So, do we think...
Do we neutralize them?
Just... Gosh.
And we go talk to Pops.
We're going to go talk to Pops. Should we ask him about this sheriff dude, or should we talk to the sheriff?
Let's ask about the sheriff first, yeah.
Okay, let's see if he has anything to say about the sheriff. He might just be like, this is the sheriff.
That is the sheriff. Okay, got a little bit to say. Mr. Jabberth, yes, he's the sheriff. He's lived here for a long time. He'll be able to help you. That is if he's up to it, because he's also the bar's best customer, called it. And he spends all his time talking about the day he saw Bigfoot. Otherwise, for information about the town's history, you can ask Mrs. Mac Gossip. She always gossing. She's the village elder, 7.
Boom. Okay.
She be gossing. Look at her. Loves that hot goss.
All right.
Okay.
So, I don't know. Should we spend more time talking to the sheriff, or should we leave it be and maybe come back if we need? We have basically until 8 a.m. we know, and it's 2:30 now.
Yeah, let's leave for a bit. We can always come back.
Okay.
Should we go, or we either talk to her or go over here, basically. We can go to the cemetery and stuff early, but I don't know if there'd be anything there.
I want to do one thing. Let's say goodbye to the doctor. I think we can say goodbye for now.
Goodbye.
One thing I want to do is I want to check with Christian Jefferson, the Echoes of the Past, to see if maybe I know anything about these sigils. Like, is this anything that I've... All right, Jefferson looks around and says, so we're looking around this location. In some places, meditation can be difficult. Too many events, too much activity. But I'll try. Just trying to see if there's any vibes in the area. Mm-hmm. Jefferson calms down and tries to focus on a recent event related to the case. He sees life in a remote village and spots a coyote. A pickup truck. Ooh, number 4. Can you look in there for number 4? It's about to hit it. The driver loses control. There's an accident. Christian Jefferson wakes up. I found a clue. Wrecked car. Okay.
Vehicle, huh?
There's a wrecked car.
Okay.
That might be something.
That's interesting.
The Echoes of the Past power is strong, but it takes time. Use it wisely. That was 20 minutes.
Oh. So I'm literally just standing there on the street while you're just like... I'm just like... The doctor's like... He does a lot. I'm like, yeah, kind of.
Yeah, kind of. All right, I'm going to scoot this out of the way, because let's come down here.
You want to come here?
Let's go down here. Let's travel. It's going to take, I think, 15 minutes, so...
Yeah, we got to get to the park.
Okay.
Well,
the thing is we got to find the body.
All right. Away from the town center stands the trailer park, a cluster of dilapidated mobile homes separated by makeshift fences and piles of car wrecks. Mr. Wilgroff, 39, is standing in front of one of the doors. He spits on the ground and then goes inside, leaving the door open behind him after noticing your federal badges. You discover a poorly maintained interior where you also find Brian, his son. Creeper. And in an adjacent room, the lifeless body of Jenny. What I love about our work is that it allows us to unravel mysteries of creation and above all to discover the hidden tourist gems of our country. You're definitely a city girl in sense of the bucolic charm of freedom. Bucolic? I don't know that word. Your freedom smells mostly like misery. Nothing that a good beer can't solve. Heck yeah.
Yeah, man. Try
Okay, man. Should we search the scene kind of thing?
Let's search the scene, man.
So,
okay.
Okay, yeah.
So this is going to be where you're going to be able to look around. So Nick is going to be describing what he's seeing.
Yes.
And we'll see Nick looking at stuff. And I'm going to be trying to grab, blood and organs, plants, and things that we see from these categories that maybe might be pertinent.
Yeah.
To a thing you're going to have, I think, 40 seconds. We can scan it multiple times, but it does cost more time to do so.
Yep.
So I'm just going to sort of splay these
Yeah,
out,
kinda
and
get
I'll
them
throw
out
them
there.
down here if I think they're
It might be pertinent.
at all.
Yeah, and I'm gonna be swimming around my chair looking at stuff, and so
Yep. Okay. All right, we'll start with that. All right,
All right.
I got some stuff.
alrighty. Okay, 3, 2, 1. I can see everything. Okay, I see Jenny. She looks rough.
Okay.
Okay, there's shoes on the floor. There's a bunch of drawings with crayons and stuff. There's a whole bunch of just piled up trash. There's a big blue plant in the background, a really big blue plant. Next to her little bed, there is a thing that says "Best Friends," which looks almost like an alien, maybe.
What? A book, you said?
No, it's like a drawing on the wall. There's a bunch of lights. There's a TV. There's some keys, maybe car keys. Okay, there's some posters. Oh gosh, I'm almost done. I gotta go. Oh, there's a big rifle on the wall. There's candles, and oh gosh,
Rival candles. Okay, I'm just gonna see if there's so many flammable objects.
I ran out of time.
Okay, so things that I grabbed based on your investigation.
Did you want to give the mobile device to another player so they can observe the scene as well? There'll be more time, right?
Yeah, let's
Okay,
not.
okay.
I think we got some good information to go off of. Okay, so I noticed you said firearms, signs and symbols like drawings and stuff.
Yeah.
Flammable object is the candle, but he said something about a big blue plant.
There's like this big blue plant kind of in the thing.
Let's start there.
Okay.
Because if there's some sigils and things, let's scan that and see if that's pertinent.
Okay. In the corner of the room, you notice a potted plant. This surprises you because Mr. Wilgroff doesn't seem like the type to care about the interior design, and even if he did, this plant is particularly ugly. You take a sample. You found a clue. Plants, strange plants. All right.
Okay.
Okay.
Maybe the firearm, the gun?
Maybe. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was I think it was on the wall. I was seeing it very last.
It could just be a hunter,
This rifle was very conspicuously hanging on the wall.
Conspicuous.
Even though you know that most people in the area probably have one, it still feels unwelcoming. You decide to take it with you.
Okay.
All right.
Found a clue.
Got a Winchester.
Maybe the signs and symbols. You said there's a lot of drawings and stuff?
Yeah, there was drawings on the ground with crayon on top of them, but they were pretty far away. I couldn't see if they looked particularly demonic or anything like that.
Well, let's try it.
Well, there was a drawing on the wall where it was it said best friends, and it was her, or a kind of crude drawing, and it looked almost like I don't know, like an alien almost. It was weird. Okay. You notice that the young girl's frail and pale body is covered with symbols. Yes. Which we've seen, whose exact nature you cannot determine. Runes, sigils, or even Aramaic writing, but they are clearly not the marks of common disease. You take a picture of them with your Polaroid camera.
Okay. Anything else? Trash or the candles? Do they see?
There was just like two like bags of trash. There was like candles, but they didn't look like they weren't like in a.
All right, nothing
thing.
like.
Nah, I don't think so.
Not pertinent, maybe.
Maybe not.
Okay.
You want to talk to him or the kid?
Let's talk to the dad.
Okay.
Yeah.
He looks cool.
Seems like a just real cool guy.
All right.
Bet you're gonna give him real friendly voice too.
My daughter's staying here. And in one piece, do your job and don't bother my family anymore. Done.
Okay.
Now, do we ask him about stuff, or do we just like?
Oh man, is he gonna be?
He does not seem like he
doesn't
wants
seem cooperative.
Let's talk to the kid.
Let's talk to the kid.
Maybe we can talk to him some
so
more.
say goodbye to Dad for now. Because I can't imagine asking about plants. He's like, well, that's the hydrangea,
Yeah. It's usually more cheerful here. Jenny was the best big sister. We were never bored with her around. Sorry, kid. All right.
Maybe
You want to ask about the plant or the symbols?
Let's ask about the plant to
Let's
start.
Yeah.
Keep it easy. Who's talking about this plant?
Those are Dad's plants. They're ugly. I don't know why he keeps them. He just told us he'd rather have them here than in the wrong hands.
What?
What?
All right, Dad. Maybe you are a horticulturist. Let's talk about the symbols, man. What you know about this, boy?
It just happened. Poof. And Jenny died a few hours later. I didn't understand anything. So the symbol showed up and she was... Huh.
Should we go back to Dad and ask about the plant?
Yeah, maybe.
Okay. Hey, Daddy-o.
Hey, Papa. All right.
So this plant.
What's this weird plan? I have the right to decorate my house however I want, don't I? We still live in a free country as far as I know. I feel like this is going to be every answer we get out of this dude. Is going to be stuff like that.
Yeah. Should we ask one more thing, like about maybe about the crashed car? Maybe he'll know about that because he's got crashed cars out front.
Sure. We'll see. Yeah, I had an accident 3 days ago. I guess bad things never happen alone.
So he was the one that hit the coyote or whatever.
Oh, that's right, because you had your kind of thingy. Okay.
Should we ask him about like the sheriff or the doctor, let's ask him about the sigils. Let's do it.
They appeared overnight, and she died shortly after I noticed them. There was nothing I could do, and there's not much you can do either.
He knows something.
Yeah, he knows something is up. I don't know if we'll get anything out of him until like maybe later.
Sure. All right. Let me scan. Well, they might be talking. Yeah. Or why don't you analyze?
I was gonna say, let me analyze stuff,
Analyze the
yeah.
area, man.
All right. The analyzer provides scientific information about objects and people. It takes time to operate, so think carefully before using it.
Why don't you analyze this?
Yeah.
And see if you can determine anything from it.
The analyzer confirms that we are dealing with what would be called magic marks.
Magic marks. The plant?
Let's analyze the plant.
What kind of plant is this?
The plant is called Mysteri plantidis.
Okay.
Okay. Maybe we'll know that later. Okay.
Anything else we want to analyze? Can you analyze like Dad?
Yeah, or her maybe.
Definitely, we need to do her because we haven't. Yeah, we need to scan into her.
Significant amounts of geosmin molecules are detected. They're responsible for the smell of damp earth and vegetation found in forests, D, and swamps, O.
Oh.
Interesting.
Forests and swamps.
They are also volatile sulfur compounds that come from the mouth and are evidence of poor hygiene.
Okay.
All right, let's do her.
Yeah, let's analyze.
The analysis confirms death, but fails to determine the cause. The marks on the body are causing the machine to malfunction. Okay.
Okay. Let's just go ahead and search her real quick, just like a standard non-analytical.
All right. The lifeless body of young Jenny Wilgroff lies on the bed. Apart from her extreme pallor, it's the symbols covering her skin that shock you the most. Hey, you're not cutting her up, are you? Jesse DeLuca carries out the brief examination under the heavy gaze of Mr. Wilgroff. Apart from the mark, there's nothing to suggest any cause of death other than sudden illness. The kid is a real mystery. You don't know how right you are. I've looked at the file. Imagine this poor girl's death certificate. Certificate is the only official document proving she's ever existed. Even her birth certificate was burned in the fire in the hospital where her mother gave birth.
Burned in the fire?
So it's the hospital where she was born burned down?
Oh, maybe, yeah.
Okay.
Can I do an Echoes of the Past? Check
yeah.
here. I know we're burning a lot of time, but I'm just curious, man. It's like, you getting anything, bruh?
Yeah, man.
As Jefferson enters a trance, he sees a Wilgroff family, a loving and protective father. Dark images flash back from the past. Years ago, as he enters the mobile home with a baby and a young child in his arms, he cries and says, I'll protect you. I'll protect you from her.
Oh, is the mom like a witch or something?
Oh, my God. So, just to crack this real quick, we've got, the devil, we got swamp monster maybe, because we mentioned swamp, Bigfoot. I'm thinking witch. They're known to be in swampy areas.
Okay.
Trace something connected to the nature of the elements. Witches know how to manipulate them through surprising phenomena. Magic marks. The presence of marks, symbols, or occult inscriptions has often been observed near places where the creature was sighted. So, I mean, so far this is seemingly witchy stuff.
Kind of witchy. You want to go to the swamp then?
I think we need to go to the swamp.
Yeah. This is just a follow, right? Like, and he kind of seemed like he might have had some swampy smells on him.
Yeah, he's a gruff dude, but maybe he's just protecting.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Okay, so I think we'll say goodbye to this location. Yeah. And we'll travel to this swamp. What do you think? Yeah?
Yep.
All right, let's do it. We need to talk to this gossip at some point, too.
Yeah.
All right, I'm just going to put these guys over here.
Alrighty. The smell of sulfur is unmistakable. You are approaching the swamp. The ground is muddy. You are afraid of sinking into it. A gloomy atmosphere hangs over this place between the dead branches and the murky ponds. Hidden in the mangroves, you can see the ruins of a wooden hut, clearly abandoned for many years and now covered in moss. Swamp smells so bad, yuck. It's like being in your apartment, got him. Not everyone lives in a hospital with a compulsive need to use bleach. Just say I'm obsessive. Let's see what you can find here instead of stating the obvious. Okay.
Well, maybe we can have you analyze the area to start.
Sure. So use that analyzer. The analyzer provides scientific information. Yep.
Okay.
Plants? Do we want to see if there's that plant again?
Yeah. Okay, this might give us the same thing from before.
Oh, yeah, it did.
Okay, I see. Excuse me.
We probably need to find new stuff to analyze, right?
Yeah, I think so.
All right, let's cancel that then. We haven't found... We can search the scene. Do you want to search the scene?
Yeah.
All right.
Let's do it. Okay.
All right, give me the cards. You can look around this time. Be quicker than I was. Okay, yeah.
Right. We're gonna search the scene. Next is to get some stuff. I'm just going to be screaming things that I'm seeing. I'm terrible. I'm very scared. All right. Next is getting categories. Let me know when you're feeling good.
Go for it.
Okay. So we're going to search the scene. 5, 4. The dude in the chair. I'm ready. Okay, so we've got right away strange symbols and stuff like etched onto the the dilapidated shack. Okay. We've got a bunch of moss overgrown. We've got like a tattered shirt on the ground. We have just a bunch of dilapidation up in here.
Yeah, I haven't really...
Oh, there's like a cross, like a necklace on the wall, with a cross on it.
Okay.
Everything's just, super busted down. It's mostly these symbols. There's like these different rune-looking things on the ground, or on the wall. And that's pretty much what I got.
Okay. All right, so I put out clothes and jewelry.
Okay. And we have signs
said
and
like
symbols.
a necklace. Yeah, we have a lot of signs and symbols. You said like a necklace and stuff.
Okay.
Okay.
Let me scan that jewelry. Let me start there. Held in place by a rosary wrapped around a charred beam, you discover a finely crafted gold crucifix. This is evidence.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, let's try that. There's like a tattered kind of white shirt on the ground.
You discover an old scientist's lab coat that is torn and badly damaged by time. Embroidered on it is the name W. Barland Federal Biological Analysis Department. Dr. Winston Barland's lab coat.
Let me try the signs and symbols, just because like we saw more stuff.
There are traces, 03, that appear to form crosses.
Okay, let's grab that.
Okay.
Yeah, they were a bunch of stuff that seemed to. Yeah, there was like definitely a cross and other kind of like, again, they look like runes or something. So maybe we can do.
Look at this one.
Yeah, footprints and traces. Let's see what that's about. Let's dig in deeper.
You notice several marks on the ruins of the old hut. Not only is the wood burned in a strange and disturbing way as if the elements had not reacted naturally, but the burned planks also appear to have been marked with a sharp object to draw what looked like Christian crosses. Okay. Do we want to scan plants? Well, I mean, you didn't see it with that blue plant, right? You didn't see any like
No. We could. I mean, yeah, it looks like just general swampy type plants and stuff.
Okay. Was this anywhere? Did you see like this kind of stuff anywhere?
Again, kind of like in the runes and things. I guess we can scan it and see if it's like, you know, if there's any overlap.
More than the cross symbols themselves, it is the way they have been nervously traced that intrigues you. It is the imprint they leave in the wood that you should look at, which we already did.
Okay.
Okay.
Not sure.
I thought we'd go here. The witch is here.
Yeah.
That's what it would be.
Insta-witch.
That's what I thought it would be. I mean, you could do your mind freak.
I could. Let's mind freak this swamp.
You know,
Let's do it.
that's your jam.
All right, let's see if we can learn anything. Under the jaded gaze of Agent DeLuca, Agent Jefferson sits cross-legged on the lichen-covered ground. He gradually enters a trance, till he feels as if his mind is leaving his body for a moment. The ruins of the hut have disappeared, leaving behind a laboratory. Love,
lab coat.
an argument, a blonde woman, a red-haired woman, a fire, death. Two identical red-haired women. One is put in chains. The ruins of the hut have disappeared, leaving behind a pretty, welcoming little cottage. A sick man, a red-haired woman. Love, life blossoms. Jefferson is suddenly seized by tremors and opens his eyes. The red-haired woman, dead, and a huge thud echoes through the swamp, sounding like an animal's cry. Jefferson turns abruptly and sees someone running away through the foliage. Exhausted and trembling, Jefferson is haggard. What?
Someone's running away?
Yeah. So, what do we do with that? So, red-haired woman?
I mean, she's got red hair. Maybe her mom. Maybe it kind of because there's like two identical red hair women. One was in chains, so maybe like her mom got like taken over by the witch, and the witch like became her or something like that, and the mom is the one in chains or whatever because she has red hair.
Sure. So maybe we can try scanning her and see if that'll yield anything.
There are many mosquitoes and dragonflies in this swamp, but very few humans. So
Okay.
no
so
people.
Yeah, the idea is she's not here. Okay. Gosh.
Okay. I mean, there's someone running away though, right?
Yeah.
And that happened in real time, right? That was this time.
I could have been part of the trance. I don't
feel
know.
like it was. Okay.
We can go to the forest.
This is the forest, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go check out the forest.
Okay, let's do it. So maybe they're running that away. Let's head to the forest.
Can I just scan this one, right?
Yep.
Okay. The forest is very hilly, covered with fir trees. A light mist envelops the treetops, adding to the mysterious atmosphere of the place. Suddenly, in the middle of the vegetation, you discover a clearing that catches your eye. A huge flat stone stands in the center, surrounded by 12 standing stones forming a circle. There are footprints in the fresh grass, but last night's rain seemed to have washed them away a little. We can't search this scene. Huh. Should we do like footprints and traces? See if there's any stuff we can see around here? Object's not here. Okay.
Okay.
Well, there's not much here.
No.
I mean, you can do your mind freak if you want to, but like...
Could do.
Yeah. I don't know. Should we go back and talk to...
I think so. Yeah.
I'm trying to think of who else... We haven't talked to the sheriff yet.
We haven't really talked to the sheriff. That's true. We could go back home and then call our boss and stuff. She said we could always go back to the hotel phone.
Yeah.
So maybe let's do that. Let's go there and see if we can get some information or call the old town gossip.
The old town gas, huh?
Yeah, so let's go ahead and head back to the huddle.
You're in your hotel room where you can either rest and wait until 8 p.m. for dinner, then investigate during the night, but be careful not to miss any clues. Discreetly contact the Cryptid Bureau of Investigation to question the director, or submit your mission report. Until then, good luck with your investigation.
Real quick, just try to scan that gossip and see if
I think we can do it from anywhere, can't we?
I think so.
The person's not here.
Oh, okay.
No, they were in town.
Oh, in town here?
I think so.
Okay, let's go ahead and put her up here.
I think she might be there.
So...
If she's not here,
do we want to call our boss? Do we think we have anything we can glean?
We have some stuff to report, but not a ton, to be completely honest. Let's talk to the gossip first.
Okay.
Let's talk to the town first.
We're going to go back
maybe we can
town.
talk to the sheriff while we're here, too.
Yeah, might as well.
Okay, it's also 7:05.
7:05, dinner's at 8, so we got, a little less than an hour. Okay.
Okay, let's see if we can talk to O-Girl. Is she here? She's not in the village square. Where is she, then? Do we know where she is?
I don't know if we know yet.
Okay, maybe we don't. We want to talk to the sheriff, then?
Yeah.
We're here? Hey, how's it going? You're from the city, I can tell. We don't see many city folk around here. It's a shame. It's for such a tragic story. Okay? So, we got a bunch of stuff.
Sure. Should we ask him about, the crash, maybe, the vehicles?
Yeah, maybe. Because the sheriff will probably know about that, right?
I would think so.
Well, sure, it wasn't a Ferrari, but cars deserve respect. Besides, he doesn't come to pick it up. If he doesn't come to pick it up, I can see a few parts that would get a good price for. Okay, that wasn't really anything.
We could ask about this.
Yeah, we can always ask. We probably should ask everyone about that, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Magic marks, in my opinion, it was spirits that hurt this poor little girl. Should we ask for the dad?
Yeah. Actually, yeah, definitely. What do you think about old Daddy-O?
I don't know what that guy's running on, but it certainly is not unleaded. The other day, he crashed into the front of the farm at the entrance to the village. He was in a bad way. Dr. Smith had to take him to the hospital. He was struggling as if he was possessed. He looked like the devil himself. And his car, 04... Oh, it's right here. So, is a total write-off. Here, do you want to see it? It's still stuck here. Still stuck here. You can go and take a look if you want. Ooh, should we scan the vehicle?
Yeah.
Here? Okay, goodbye. He said it's still here. All right, you find an old pickup truck, already in poor condition, which crashed into an old barn and ended its life inside the cabin. On the driver's side, you find blood on the cracked windshield.
Blood and organs.
Okay.
Okay, let's investigate that.
Yeah, we can also maybe analyze that.
Yeah.
If that's anything. Nothing matching this here.
Okay. Yeah, let's get the old analyzer out.
Okay. Do that one again? Yeah. After analysis, it's been confirmed the blood is indeed that of Mr. Wilgroth, with no traces of drugs or alcohol detected.
Okay, so he was in like some sort of wild state and everything,
Yes.
but not under the
You want to scan the
influence.
vehicle over here?
Yeah.
The tire marks indicate that the driver attempted to swerve, which caused the accident. Several canine hairs were found at the scene, possibly from the tail of a dog or coyote, which may be responsible for it. You were saying something about a coyote. After a hard day, you're starting to feel hungry. The residents of Mistywood are finishing up their daily tasks and gradually heading home. It's time to accept Dr. Smith's invitation to have dinner at the Hoddle, where you are headed. All right, so we have to go here because it is now 8 o'clock.
8 o'clock.
The dinner served you by Dr. Smith isn't the best you've ever had, but it'll do to restore your strength for your investigation. Dr. Smith is not very talkative during the meal. You seem troubled, Doctor. Have you told us everything? Christian pours himself some more whiskey from the bottle on the table. Yes, of course. Why do you ask? Like, for example, why rush the funeral so soon tomorrow? Jesse discreetly puts the bottle of whiskey away to keep it out of Christian's reach. The citizens insisted. You know, they're very superstitious. There are old stories about these Indian lands that have left their mark on the village elders. Disappearances in the woods, rumors of creatures whispering in your ear at night, lies to lure you away. Families have been torn apart by what lurks in the shadows, but Mr. Jabberth, 29, okay, that's and then Mrs. Matt Gossip can tell you better than I. Where is she? I won't bother you any longer. I have to take care of the coffin for tomorrow. Dr. Smith leaves the hotel to go home. As Christian brings the bottle closer again, Jessie gets up, giving him a mocking pout, and looks around the room. Her attention is drawn to the old map of the city from 1950s. Strangely, a building off to the side seems to no longer exist. It's now 10 p.m. The night has fallen on Mistywood, and it's time to take a fresh look at your investigation by moonlight.
Okay.
I mean, we should maybe go back to places like the swamp. Maybe there's be popping off. Maybe go back to the trailer park.
Interesting. Yeah.
'Cause it's nighttime?
Let's go back to the trailer park, man.
Okay. Let's go. Let's bring her on back. You slowly approach the mobile homes. All the houses will be closed and their owners asleep. But in the distance, your gaze is drawn to a small light flickering from the forest.
Dum, dum, dum.
Okay, do you want to go to the forest then?
Let's see if we can talk to Dad real quick.
All hovering closed. There are no lights on inside. You cannot question the person.
So yeah, let's go to the forest. Man.
Okay.
He's out there doing forest stuff.
All right, we're going to swing on over here. The forest is even more disturbing at night with the creaking and growling noises coming from all directions. Suddenly, you see a small light between the trees. Following it, you come to a clearing bathed in moonlight. In the center is a large flat stone surrounded by 12 standing stones. You notice Mr. Wilgroth kneeling in front of the stone. He mutters strange words, shaking his head up and down. Several objects catch your eye, a photo of a beautiful red-haired woman and some ritual objects. You discreetly pick up the ritual objects, which is 5 for the stars.
Oh.
No, that's the other one, yeah.
Whoops.
Yep.
Ooh.
And the strange photo, which is 21 of the clues, as he doesn't seem to have heard you yet.
You said 21?
Yep.
Okay. I'm freaked out.
Okay. Freaked out. So we should probably not alert him yet.
Yeah, I kind of think so, right? Like, well, maybe let's take a look at this.
Yeah, right? Candles, oils, incense, floral necklaces, small animal skulls. Wilgroth has created a veritable pagan altar.
Okay, let's take a look at this photo. What's the photo, it's probably his wife, late wife?
This is a photo of a beautiful red-haired woman with pale skin and cat-like eyes. There's something strange about this photo.
Should I trance it up, or do you want to analyze those things?
Let's analyze and then have you trance it up.
Okay.
Okay, let's look at this first.
Yeah. Look at the book.
These objects are generally used in acts of worship and are witchcrafts. Let's see what we can detect. The presence of anatomy has been confirmed. This is a component found after rituals related to protective magic. Okay, so maybe he's trying to do some protective magic here. All right, let's go ahead and so we can analyze some of this photo. Now the photo shows that it is authentic. There's something disturbing about her gaze, a kind of sadness or fear.
Well, should we try to talk to Mr.
You want to trance it up first, or?
Yeah, let's do it while he's doing it. I'm just going to be like, wow, behind him. Let's find out. This place seems conducive to meditation, but standing there next to Mr. Wilgroth, who doesn't exactly inspire confidence, Jefferson doubts he'll accomplish anything. Maybe tomorrow? This is Dr. Smith. All right, let's see about Wilgroth, man. Let's see if we can shake him out of it a little bit.
Talk to old boy or see what's up. Mr. Wilgroth is surprised by your arrival. What are you doing here? Okay. Should we ask about the altar or whatever, right?
The book. What's up, man? What you got here?
What you doing over here, man? That's what I used to perform the ritual to protect the children. I have to keep doing the ritual. Obviously, it won't protect the little master from a dagger blow, but it prevents him from being located or targeted by a spell. Won't protect the little master from a dagger blow, but it'll protect them.
What number was that? 12?
Ritual dagger. Oh, so that goes in the blue area down here. I think this one was also supposed to be in the blue area.
You're right. All right, so melee weapon.
Yes.
Okay. Well, let's ask about the melee.
Yeah. She's my mistress, a woman of great kindness. That monster of a pastor, number 2. It's person number 2. Stabbed her in the heart with the silver claw, which is 12, the melee weapon. Whoa, look at this guy. And then burned down her home. What? Okay. When she died, I promised my master that I'd watch over the children. I'm so ashamed that I failed.
Oh my gosh.
The little master? Okay.
Now it's off the photos and for the photos, right?
Is that what we just did?
Yeah, I'm saying that's what triggered that.
Yeah.
So let's ask about this melee weapon.
Yeah.
And then the dude, I think.
That's that damn pastor used to kill my mistress, a silver claw. He stabbed her right in the heart without the slightest remorse. I don't know what he did with it after that, and good riddance if he took that secret to his grave. Oh, is he dead?
I don't know.
Should we ask about him?
Yeah, 100%.
It took a while. We finally got rid of that old fanatic. Okay, so it seems like he is nevermore.
What? Okay. Is there any? Let's ask about the blood and stuff found in the car.
Yeah. Yes, you found. If you found blood in my car, chances are it's mine. Is that what they teach you at the FBI? Okay.
Still standoffish, dude. We're trying to help.
I know, bro.
Okay.
I don't know.
I don't know either, man.
I mean, he's out here, but you did your little mind freak already.
Can we ask him out here maybe about the daughter?
Yeah, maybe.
See if it yields anything different?
She was a spitting image of her mother. I'm sure she'd have grown up to be an exceptional woman. I did everything I could to protect her, if only I hadn't had that damn accident.
Something about this car accident, man. Well, okay, so it's still nighttime. We can go back to the town square if we think. We can go back to the swamp to see if it looks any different. We did see someone running off.
Yeah, let's go check the swamp real quick.
We also haven't been in the cemetery.
That's true.
And it's nighttime.
It is nighttime. Let's check out the cemetery. Why not?
Let's go to the cemetery.
Let's see what happens. All right, so you're still there. The moon lights up St. Miriam's Church and its municipal cemetery. Reverend Loslinger and Mrs. McGossip have gone home. Oh, that's where she is.
Ah, man, mister.
You are alone on the little hill.
Maybe I can meditate here.
Yeah, see what happens.
Meditate. Let's have a little meditation station.
Meditations,
Jefferson sits facing the church, draws a pentacle around himself, and holds out his hands. Hey, Chris, remember it's a trance to see the past. Please don't start your night. Impassive, Christian enters into meditation. In a past, reality appears before his eyes, like something unreal and fantastical. A red-haired woman, dressed in black, with a dark and determined look. Facing her is an old clergyman, stammering, looking lost and sweating. She hands him a kind of dagger, which he takes with emotion. The melee weapon. Hands him a dagger. Okay, the woman disappears. The old man seems to pray, then looking determined, he heads toward the swamp. Finally, Christian wakes up. Okay, midnight strikes on the church bell in location A and echoes through the village valley. If you think you've finished your investigation for tonight, remember to return to your hotel to sleep until tomorrow morning. But it's been a long day, and at 2 a.m. you will surely be tired. Okay.
You want to go back to the swamp?
I think we go back to the swamp, man.
One last time, they'll probably have to call it for the night. Place seems mysterious and magical at night. Numerous fireflies flit above the swamp. Lit by fireflies, you see the hut, which seems supernatural, as if the elements have been manipulated to build it. But everything is quiet tonight, even if you sense a presence hiding from you.
You'll search the scene now at nighttime?
Yeah, I guess, right?
Yeah, we'll have you search it this time.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
All right, here we go.
Do it.
Wow, 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 wow. Okay, I see what you're saying. Yeah, there's like moss, there's... Yeah, cross on the wall.
Yeah, try to see if there's anything I didn't see last time.
Yeah, I'm not really seeing... Yeah, a bunch of cross, a bunch of like symbols. All this stuff I think is what you've seen. It does not seem to be any different at night.
Okay. One shirt.
Yeah, white shirt. Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't seem to be any real different as far as I can tell.
Okay. That was worth a shot.
Yeah, maybe the witch was going to be here.
Okay. So how do we find this red-haired woman, man?
Now, he's dead, though. It'll just say he's not here.
Yeah.
Because he said he headed to the swamp.
Well, I guess let's try it.
Yeah, why not, right?
Maybe we see his ghost or something.
Yeah, no humans. Okay.
All right, so no humans nearby. Golly.
Let's give you the signs and the symbols real quick. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, yeah, anything on there?
I mean, yeah, like everything you say, it seems to be kind of pointing toward there being a witch.
Right.
So this cryptid matches your investigation. Place card 5 on the evidence board, then turn the sheet over. Get all. Let's try it.
Sure.
Let's try it.
It doesn't seem like anything else as far as we can tell.
Let's go ahead and do that.
Okay.
Because there's just a lot of things that seem to be fitting. North America, the witch. So we get all these sorts of things. Grandma Abigail told my grandma, told my mom, it passed on to me. Growing Mysteri plantitis in your garden is a sure way to protect your home from witches. They fear it like the plague. Who knows why? Testimony. So maybe that's a weakness then.
Maybe, and he had that plant in his house.
Yeah. Testimony of Lucy Wildhook, survivor of a village cursed by a witch in 1928. Okay. Okay. So we do have this kind of like blue plant, which we've been seeing.
That's the one I saw.
Okay, so I think we're dealing with a witch, man, for sure.
It sure seems like it.
Let's go ahead and scan that card and see what happens here.
Only the croaking of toads answers you. I don't know if there's anything else we can do tonight. I think we need to talk to Ms. Gossip as well.
Definitely.
She'll probably have all the info about the old stuff. So you want to head home and then
Let's do it. Let's go back to the old Mistywood Motel.
Mistywood Motel. It's nighttime. Do you need to rest? Think about the investigation. Indicate whether you want to sleep till morning. Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Yep. After a restless night of investigation, you finally fall asleep. You wake up at 8 a.m., awakened by the sound of bells ringing from St. Miriam's Church. What? It's already 8 a.m.? It's time for the funeral. We got to go back to the
Yeah, I'm going to go back here.
cemetery.
I'm going to talk to the old lady.
You climb the hill to the church. When you arrive at the cemetery, the villagers are already gathered around Jenny's coffin, which is 36. Clue 36.
Ooh.
To celebrate the funeral, the atmosphere here is tense, and Reverend Lossender has begun his homily under the somber gaze of Mr. Wilgroth, who stands behind his son Brian. So they're here too.
Okay.
A few villagers have come to support the grieving family, but you're not very surprised to see the mayor, Dr. Smith, and the tireless Mr. Jabberth and Mrs. MacGossip.
Okay.
Just when the atmosphere couldn't seem to get any more tense, he's here too. A mysterious woman, 18, approaches the ceremony. She seems very moved by the scene. But when he sees her, Mr. Wilgoth suddenly goes crazy and jumps on Reverend Lossender, shouting, "What have you done?" Dr. Smith and Mr. Jabberth manage to restrain him before the pastor is hurt, but this brings the ceremony to an end. The mayor and Sheriff Jabberth then force Mr. Wilgroth into a cell at the sheriff's office, followed by young Brian, shouting, "He didn't do anything, let him go." You notice his confusion, particularly towards the woman who is watching him and trying to reach out to him, saying with a tremor in her voice, "Brian, is that you? I'm... But Brian frowns and hurries after his father downtown.
Okay, so the
Boxes and packages, which is
down
Jenny's
there.
coffin.
All right.
Okay.
Whew. Well, so many things.
So
let's talk to our old lady friend here, since
Yeah.
we've been probably should have done that yesterday.
Probably.
In retrospect.
I always said this entire crazy family should be confined. Our Lord will take care of them. Okay.
Oh, that's all right.
Well, that's the kind of thing. Let's ask about these symbols and stuff. You seen these before, lady? Oh, how awful. What devilry. They would bring us misfortune. We must burn the body rather than bury it tomorrow morning. I think it is tomorrow morning. You want to ask about this witch?
Let's do it.
See what happens, lady.
Witches.
Damn witch. Whoa. Because of her, our animals are dying. The crops aren't growing. Women are having miscarriages, and men are turned to alcohol. Thank goodness Reverend Andrews, number 2, this guy, took care of her. The Lord is watching over us. Should we ask about him?
Yeah.
You know what they say, the best always leave first. Mistywood was very fortunate to have such a dedicated man. I had the honor of working for him throughout his ministry. He may have strayed at times, but he did more for us than anyone else. I could talk about him all day long. Guided by the voices of angels, he chased away the witch 8 years ago. The devil woman perished in a fire in her hut deep in the swamp. He heard voices, then was as if spellbound. No doubt it was God who whispered to him how to defeat this creature from hell. So maybe it was that silver dagger thing. Maybe that's her weakness.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, he died barely 2 years later in his old age, having gotten the better of him. That's weird, because he was saying they killed him. He's like, we finally got rid of him, da-da-da-da-da. And she's saying he died 2 years later.
Yeah, I think she's like, I don't know about Mrs. McGossip.
McGossip?
Let's see what she thinks about Daddy-O.
Not a lot. That monster should burn in hell. Thank goodness the mayor stopped him. Otherwise, I would have given him a hard time. I always knew that family would cause nothing but trouble.
I don't know, man. I'm kind of on Dad's side now.
Yeah, me too.
Okay.
I'm trying to think. Is there anything we should ask her about? Because we asked her about this.
Yeah.
And she's just like, devilry.
Yeah, I think with the melee weapon it'll be. We could ask about that. That's the weapon,
Oh, yeah, that's true. Ah, yes, the silver claw was Reverend Andrew's treasure. He used it to kill the witch. It was a real dust trap and dangerous, too. I cut myself every time I cleaned it, so I told him he better put it away. The old lady leads you into the depths of the church. She stops in front of a statue of St. Michael slaying the dragon. Look, she whispers, not without pride. She pulls on the saint's spear, and the base of the pedestal opens to reveal a secret compartment. She pulls out a gleaming silver dagger, which is 12, and a mysterious handwritten letter, which is star 10. Unfolding the letter, you see that is signed by the former pastor. In it, he explains that he heard the voice of an angel who gave him the means to defeat this witch. He gave him the silver claw and told him to coat it with sap, and that only then would he be sure to banish evil.
What?
Whoop.
Okay, that was 32.
This is the ritual dagger.
Right.
Okay.
Huh.
Interesting. Should we have a look at this?
Yeah.
He explained that he was leaving it for the next pastor in case a witch came back. He wasn't sure if he could hear the voice of the Lord, so when in doubt, he preferred to leave instructions.
Should we ask about the new pastor?
Yeah, let's ask about him, and then we can maybe ask this guy about that. Fine, the Lord has sent us a new pastor. Well, I doubt he'll be as brilliant as our former pastor, Reverend Andrews, a holy man.
All right, yeah, I think we can say goodbye.
Okay, you want to talk to him?
Let's talk to him real quick. Now, I definitely want to talk to her.
Everything is fine, thank you. The loss will probably have shaken that poor man. Here, take this. It's holy water. Thank you. 6.
Okay.
I can't do much to help you, but the devil really is behind this. It might be useful. All right. Let's ask about this. I understand Reverend Andrews just seemed just as tormented. So I guess he did not?
Well, maybe ask him about witches. See what he thinks about that.
See if he likes that noise. Yes, the witch seemed to be a real topic during Reverend Andrews' time, but I haven't really heard anything about it myself. He doesn't seem to know much.
Okay.
Okay, you want to talk to her?
Yeah.
Come here, lady.
She's something.
Oh, no, Brian. My God, he didn't recognize me. It's been so long.
So that's the boy.
Carmina Thompson. Yep. She starts crying. My name is Carmina Thompson. I was Jenny's mother and Brian's. Please bring him back to me before something bad happens to him.
What does that mean?
I don't know.
Well, let's ask about Jenny.
My poor child, she was taken from me 8 years ago, and it was the news of her death that brought me here today. Unfortunately, it's too late for her.
8 years ago?
Well, she hasn't been around for a while. I guess it seems like maybe the dad took her. Oh, let's ask about the dad.
Yeah.
That maniac has kidnapped my children, my babies. I've been searching for them for years, and unfortunately, I'm too late for Jenny. Luckily, I can still take care of Brian. I don't know, man.
Yeah.
Let's ask her about witches.
Yeah.
Yes, there are rumors of witches at the time, but you know how it is in small towns. As soon as a woman changes her hairstyle, she becomes a danger to society.
Let's ask about that book.
Well, you can use a candle for a light, I guess. The rest can be used too, but I have no idea what that junk is for.
Maybe the symbols?
Yeah, maybe. My poor child, what could that madman have done to her? Huh. Let's ask about him. A good man. I was lucky to know little. He did a lot for Mistywood. Okay.
Okay.
God, do we think this is her mom, or do we think this is the witch trying to get the other kid? Hold on. Let's ask about plants.
Yeah. What do you know about plants?
Ooh. Carmina takes a small step back when you show her, because it's like, be gone, demon. I don't know much about plants. I'm allergic to pollen.
Okay. Sure.
Should we ask about the weapon?
Yeah. She's going to be elusive, but...
Yeah. I'm never very interested in kitchen utensils. I made a good frozen meals enough to make me happy. All right. Man, I don't know.
I mean, do we just load up the neutralizer and blast her and see what happens?
No.
Let's do it, man.
You want to blast her? We don't even know what her weakness
She's
is.
a witch. I don't know, man.
Well, we have to choose a weakener to neutralize the target. I mean, I guess that could be the plant, right?
Yeah.
Or the melee weapon.
I don't know. There's something strange. Trying to think if there's anything that we haven't been to or gone over. I don't know if I'll be able to trance it up right here.
You can try.
I could try. There's a lot of people and stuff, so it might be not
Yeah, right.
most. Christian draws a pinnacle around himself and holds out a hand to begin a meditation session. Reverend Lossinger intervenes. Oh no, you'll do your devilry somewhere else. This is the house of the Lord. Impossible to use the power of the medium in his presence.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Well, should we go back to the city square? Because that's where, like, the dad was taken.
Dad left to go to the city square.
Well, they took him off. They took him to the sheriff's office.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, because I don't really know.
Gosh. Let's talk to Brian real quick. What's he think about this?
Well, he
lady?
left too, I think.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, let's go to City Square then, for
Okay.
sure. For sure.
Yeah, because I think he said he hurried after his dad.
All right. We got a witch in our midst, man.
I don't know, man. It's scary, dude.
Kind of think, dude. There's something going on.
You arrive at the square, you find Dr. Smith and more overwhelmed than ever at his side, Mr. Javeth, the sheriff, trying to cheer him up. Brian doesn't seem to be here. Ruh-roh.
What?
Brian? Brian? Damn, he's gone. There's something different about him. Mr. Wilgroth, locked in his cell, is very aggressive and pacing like a caged lion.
All right, let's talk to him, man, because we got to know why is he so upset.
Ah! It's impossible! It's impossible! We have to protect the little master! Oh, is this
Is that Brian? Yeah, I'm thinking that's Brian.
I think it is. Hold on, let's scan about Brian.
Yeah.
Don't you understand? I'm the only one that can save the little master. The magic marks have appeared. You must help me find the source of this spell, or he'll die like his sister. Time is running out.
Okay. Let's ask about her, man.
Mm-hmm. It's impossible. She looks exactly like my mistress, but I saw her dead. I don't understand anything anymore. It's sure the work of that damn pastor.
Have we asked him about like this? We haven't.
I don't know if
had
we
a chance
have
to.
yet.
Let's just see if he knows anything else.
That fanatic didn't understand anything. My mistress was a saint. She wouldn't hurt a fly. If he saw her as the slightest threat, it'd be because he's too drunk with that sacramental wine.
Oh, man.
We gotta find Byron.
Gotta find
Brian, dude.
man.
Now the witch is like in the swamp. So should we go back to the swamp?
I think the swamp or the forest. So the forest has like that, the
protective thing,
protective thing, and all that stuff. But we did see someone running away in the swamp. So should we go back to the swamp?
Yeah, that's where she had her hut that got kind of like burned down, right?
Let's do it. Come on, Brian. Where you at?
Where you at, man? You finally find young Brian, who ran away after his father was arrested. He seems to have strange symbols on his body. Far from being alone, he is strangely accompanied. Nope. Emerging from the swamp, a giant made of tangled roots and mud, the monster thingy 13.
Oh, gosh. It's this, swamp monster thing.
Uh-oh. That's not good.
No. Okay.
Stands in front of the child and holds out what serves as a hand towards him as if to drag him into his muddy kingdom. Brian slowly approaches it. Brian, please don't go any closer. He's my buddy. He told me to come to protect me.
Nope.
The The creature notices your presence and seems thwarted in its plans. Staring at Agent Jefferson and DeLuca, it mutters strange things with what serves at its mouth. You want to search the scene?
Sure, I'll do it. Okay.
I don't think it'll be the same as before.
I don't think so. Oh. Okay, Nick.
Yeah.
Okay.
Go to the Matrix there.
All right, let's see. Oh, no, so far it is the same.
Oh, is it the same?
Okay. Double checking. Yeah.
Okay, never mind then.
All right. Double checking last. Make sure you don't miss anything. Okay. Yeah. So,
Okay.
all right.
I thought this would have changed. Okay. So, we got this thing.
All right, swamp monster. Okay, so early testimonies date back to 1850 years after the discovery of the Lake Tahoe region by explorer John Charles Fremont. Washington Native Americans occupy the lands of the elemental creatures driven by vengeance against humans. For many, these beings are considered some sort of guardians of sacred lands blasphemed by the construction and exploitation of European settlers. Popular beliefs rather haphazardly justified all disappearances of people from their region's swamps. Testimonies recorded in the second half of the 20th century were consistent in describing strange phenomena linked to an animal creature whose body was deformed into plant forms. Additionally, victims were said to suffer from blackouts, suggesting mind control and telepathic messages from monstrous spirits. An analysis of the branch was allegedly part of the creature revealing simple resistance, which can only be overcome by gamma radiation, lightning-induced electrification, or contact with silver. That melee weapon. Okay. Let's show them that weapon, man. Let's scan. Hold on. Oh,
You want to scan the melee weapon?
No, let's scan the swamp monster.
Oh, yeah. The pile of branches, mud, and plants from the swamp shaped like a human is very impressive next to little Brian. Beneath its monstrous face, dripping with water from the pond, two glowing eyes can be seen, giving it a terrifying appearance.
Let's show that weapon. Straight up.
Weapon, pastor, murder, woman.
Okay. Maybe ask about the sigils.
Curse, magic. Are we sure this thing's bad?
I don't know. Maybe
I don't.
Let's ask about Brian. What's he got to say about Brian?
Lost wife, lost daughter, nobody, take away, son, child, come with me. I don't know, man. I weirdly think this thing is not...
Is this a red herring?
Maybe.
Is the witch is the problem?
Is there anything else? Let's do...
We could
ask about... Where's Jenny?
Yeah. Let's ask... Oh, yeah. Let's ask about her, then ask about Mom.
She, mine, she came, we talked. See, we talked. I not leave, swamp and no place for children, servant. Watch over her. She beautiful, like Ezekiel and her sister. Or Araziel, not Ezekiel.
All right. Mama.
Qualaziel, monstrous creature, must die quickly.
Okay, dude. I'll tell you, man.
She discover I not dead and happy with sister Araziel. She revenge bewitches pastor. He kills wife. Oh. She murder kill. Yeah, bro.
Okay.
Yeah, bro. So maybe this swamp monster seems fine.
I think they're cool. Let's ask about plants. Your plant stuff? Plants?
Plants, ancient protection.
Okay.
Let me ask about, oh boy. Let's talk about you bewitching him. Monster killed woman, but his mind disturbed. So it seems like she Should
we ask about just witches in general?
Yeah, maybe. Araziel, my wife, Reverend Andrews, her, killed. It looks like drop of mud are running down his cheeks. Oh, he's sad. I like this swamp monster.
Me too, man. Okay.
Should we talk to Brian?
100%.
Poor little Brian is covered in strange symbols just like his sister a few days ago. He doesn't seem quite himself, but he can still talk.
Okay.
Let's ask about this lady. Who that?
Who there?
She's got red hair, like my mom, but I never knew her.
Okay, so that's about the swamp monster. What's he think? I mean, clearly, I do think it's some sort of protective.
He says I shouldn't worry, that Dad isn't really Dad, and that as long as I stay in the swamp, the mean lady can't hurt me. Maybe it's a situation where, because they're saying the witch like bewitched him to like kill his wife. Maybe they've like bewitched the dad, and maybe he killed her. But I'd really like to go home with Dad. Let's ask about. Did someone hurt Jenny? But why? Want to ask about witches?
Yeah.
People say that witches should be burned because they cause problems. Dad says it takes one to know one.
Interesting. Okay, so he's, seemingly under the protection of this monster and stuff in the swamp.
I want to ask, maybe he will tell us how these things got on him.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, never mind.
So do we go to the forest, we think, or maybe back to, what's it say?
Yeah, it's the same thing. We asked about it earlier. So just having poof, Jenny died a few hours later. We can't, we're just leaving him here, though.
I know.
But I guess that's not, maybe we're wrong, but I weirdly trust this swamp monster.
Yeah. I think we need to go blast this lady with the plant.
But, yeah, maybe. I mean, because... You want to go back to the forest?
Yeah, let's go and see if there's maybe anything new going on. And if not, then we'll zoom to the cemetery again.
Yeah. Looking closely at the ground, you notice small footprints leading into the depths of the swamp. The footprints are deep as if the child had been running. Seemingly that's Brian. The clearing is very bright today, and the landscape seems to have changed somewhat. You notice strange little plants, 32.
Okay.
Because don't we need to, get something? We don't have a plant yet, unless this is it. Who could tell you more about these plants? Who could tell us more about these plants?
Dad, he's the one who's growing them. I don't know, but I don't think he's here at the forest, so I don't think that'll yield us anything. Or he's back, he's at town. He's at the town square.
Yeah.
Well, we can go back there and ask about the plants.
Yeah, let's do that.
Talk to him about it.
I don't know if we did either.
All right, so let's go back here.
Okay. Yep. So, yep. We're back. Okay. The little master. These plants have power. They're an essential part of my ritual.
Okay.
Let's ask about this.
Yeah.
My master is a very powerful creature. Since my mistress dies, he's taken charge of her family and ensured that this former Indian territory doesn't fall into ruin. Without him, we'd all have starved to death by now.
Okay.
So it looks like this is his master.
Yeah. Okay, I mean, here's the thing. I think we have what we need. We have these plants. We saw her kind of back away from them. So I think we have our target. I think we have our weakener, and I think we should try to use our neutralizer and see if we can get something done.
So back to the cemetery?
Yeah, I think so.
All right.
Hopefully she's still there.
Are you sure you want to actually... Yep. When you return to the cemetery, you find Karina Thompson waiting for you as promised. She seems to be disappointed that Brian isn't with you. Mr. Bagosik has gone back to the church to take care of Reverend Wassender.
All right, let's scan her, or let's look at this first. I think we need to do this first.
You feel it's time to use the neutralizer. Agent DeLuca's powerful invention capable of destroying cryptids. If you're sure, select your target carefully.
I mean,
You want you to go for it?
Yeah, man,
Okay.
let's do it. She's not
Man,
nothing.
it's going to be so bad if we're wrong. Your target will be Kareem Thompson. Now indicate the ingredient that will serve as catalyst to amplify the neutralizer's beam.
It's got to be the plants.
You're not fooled. Behind the pretty smile, you can see the cruelty. While Agent DeLuca loads the neutralizer she's carrying on her back, Agent Jefferson inserts the focusing ingredient. You're not as dumb as you look, Karina Thompson mutters, trying to charm them with her gaze. Looking away, Agent DeLuca fires blindly and manages to wound the creature. Reinforced by the catalyst molecules, the beam acts like poison on the witch, who writhes in pain in front of the FBI agents. She tries to raise her arm to cast a spell on DeLuca and make her drop her weapon, but the agent doesn't flinch and increases the power of her beam to lethal mode to finish off the monster. Jefferson opens his eyes slightly to see the witch disintegrate. He would have preferred to keep her alive, but it was too dangerous. Little Brian is now free. He will need time to recover from this ordeal, but the threat has finally been removed, and he will be able to live a more normal life. It is time to return to the hotel to submit your report. Good call, man.
Right.
I was more hesitant than you. I
was ready to blast at 3 minutes into her showing up.
When she's like, no, Brian called me. I was like,
No, not good.
Hate that.
Hate that very much. Okay. So we got to talk to the Bosch.
So we got to talk to her and then solve the case, huh?
Or I think maybe solve the case, yeah. Sorry.
You better solve the case and end the game? Are you sure? I think so.
I think so.
Who killed Jenny?
That was her.
Her?
She did.
Did she?
Didn't she?
I think so. Who has the same marks on Jenny on their body? Brian, right? And who is the mother of Jenny and Brian?
Oh, maybe that was... Wait. Sorry, I think that's her. So yeah, I think you were right. We messed up the first one, but we got those. Or maybe it's all of the above.
Who's the father of Jenny and Brian? We know that. And who does Mr. Wilgroth work for? Oh, the swamp friend?
Yeah.
What happened to the owner of the lab coat? That was...
Wait, what was it? What happened?
What happened? There was a time where it was in the swamp, it was on the ground, we saw the lab coat, and you said when your vision, you saw there was like something that burned down, right?
Yeah.
I don't remember.
So maybe that's the person who was like killed with a weapon?
No, because you said it was like burned down, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe. I'm not sure.
Not sure.
Well done. You completed the investigation. The director of the Cryptid department congratulates you. Perhaps the government will give your new department some credit now. The marks on little Brian's body disappeared, and when he looks at the swamp and smiles. Okay.
Okay, we got 4 stars.
4 stars. So who killed Jenny? We were correct. Who has the same marks as Jenny on their body? Who's the mother of Jenny and Brian? I don't know if we actually found that. Because it wasn't her.
No.
So I don't know if we knew who that was.
Yeah, we might not have gotten that.
And who's the father of Jenny and Brian? It isn't him.
Yeah, I think he's just because he was mentioning he's just the protector.
Oh, I wonder if it's him and his wife.
Oh, I think you're right.
Right?
Probably. Because they got killed by the witch.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Who's Mr. Wilgoth work for? Yep. What happened to the lab coat? Yeah, the melee weapon was... Okay,
Yeah.
so this is a solution. Many years ago, researcher Winston Barlin moved to Missywood with his wife. An analyst and biologist, he had a research laboratory dedicated to discovering the power of the strange swamp cells. But he met Kralaziel, his lady, a witch with whom he had an affair.
Oh.
Jealous and possessive, she provoked an argument and in the moment of madness set fire to the laboratory, killing Mrs. Barland and contaminating Winston with the cell vapors. Kralaziel was charged and imprisoned in a federal jail. Winston gradually transformed into the swamp monster. Okay, and he could not continue his former life. He lived hidden in the woods until the day he met Eraziel, Karaziel's twin sister, who was also a witch. 05.
That's
Oh, yeah.
there.
She was kind and caring towards him, treating his contamination with her potions and slowing down his gradual mutation. They lived happily together. Oh, so this was the mom. And this is the dad, maybe. Even had a daughter, Jenny, and followed years by Brian. Okay, boom, okay. Right. These are the parents. Interesting. What they did know after all these years was that Corlazio had finally been released from prison and had returned to the Mistywood Forest. Discovering her sister with the man she had loved and seeing the whole family happy, she felt like a terrible betrayal to her. She decided to cast a spell on the village pastor to take revenge and put an end to their happiness by attacking the family. Winston Barland could no longer leave the swamp. The power of the strange cells had taken over what remained of his humanity. He ordered Mr. Wilgroth, Erasiel's servant, to flee with the children and protect them with a ritual. Mm-hmm. Unfortunately, a car accident prevented him from doing so a few days ago, which allowed Corlazio to track down the children and complete her revenge by casting a curse. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so there's definitely a lot of stuff we didn't see.
Yeah, there's definitely some things. I wasn't even thinking about, I mean, obviously he was such a central figure, and I wasn't even thinking about the fact that, like, you know, he might be the dad and stuff like that, and how all these things go. So
wild.
We still got 4 stars.
We have 4 stars.
We did an okay job.
We did all right.
All right. We were, a little hungover to start, but we got there. And I'm sure that you were just like screaming well ahead of us getting to it, saying like, you just need to go here, buddy. But I knew I needed to blast. I was like, we need to blast that lay with that plant.
So that was Cryptid Cases. That's one of the cases from there. Yeah, indeed.
Just one of them.
Yeah, we figured it out. Again, there's definitely a lot of stuff that we didn't see and we didn't kind of, I feel like our intuition was correct. We're like, that's a witch, she's mean, and the swamp dude's cool.
Yeah, she ain't right. Swamp dude, very cool. So I'm happy we got those things right. Please let us know what you think about this one or Chronicles of Crime in general in the comments below. If you're interested in picking this one up, check out the description of this video. Big shouts out to Lucky Duck Games for sponsoring this one. If you decide to pick up some Chronicles of Crime because of this video, please tell Lucky Duck that we sent you. We'd really appreciate that. We'll catch y'all next time at the Game House.
Bye, everybody.